Hello guys, welcome back to Sherlock Holmes The Awakening, where we are finally in the secret area of the asylum and we are going to be checking out what we can discover down here. Broken tooth.
The tooth of an adult male, likely lost in a beating. Only a couple of days old.
Still chains.
The inside of the cuff is worn. It's been used often.
What's this?
A wax cylinder.
Okay,
Something recorded on
recording.
it. The writing is mostly gone. Phonetic symbols, perhaps.
Right, okay. Nothing else in here. Cthulhu. Handwritten letter, Professor. Trust my guide, the light of the abyss, for he shall enlighten our chosen ones. Make sure he is present, and that the chosen uttered nothing but the sacred words. And lo the trace, I've never seen that word before. Lo the trance will begin, and we will begin inch closer to universe beyond. Your work is essential, as many of our flock do not speak our language. And time is of the essence. It would be best to work in groups, performing at least one seance per day for a week. Of course, the most skeptical members will have to be tamed by your hand. In the meantime, my work continues on the physical methods of maintaining the trance state. They emit light waves of colored lenses. Finally, my men in New Orleans will contact you regarding the new shipment of Chosen. I bet we're going to New Orleans next. Make room from them, and when you're done. A telegram from New Orleans. The bank has the gems. My master has ordered me to send the first shipment of the Chosen Ones. It will arrive in 2 weeks. Do not fail us. Right, so what have we got here? We've got a key. A wax cylinder. So we need to find something to play that on. And we need to find out what the key is for. Can't change clothes yet. Okay. Anything else in here? Oh, here we go.
Looks as if it's been recently used.
King Louis
The new method as last stated to show progress and success rate 4 out of 10, and the failures is responding to any external stimuli. Nevertheless, the photonics system can be declared an undeniable success. Regardless of their native language and place of origin, individuals learn to speak the chant without flaw, then learn it quickly and fluently, despite lacking the mental anatomy. Regrettably, one of the chosen continues to resist. Isolation and deprivation results in strengthening their disobedience. Negotiation only ignited anger, and even if a direct removal of the frontal or the temporal lobes, I wonder if that's going to be our wolf upstairs, it seems to have left was an inmate desire to resist. The chosen ones cannot be allowed to pollute the minds of the others. The conclusion is inescapable, and it cannot continue to live. I will see it through, sent to the well. The new method last started to show progress. The success rate is out. Okay, we've just read all that, haven't we? Handwritten letter. Trust my guide. The light of the abyss is shout. Yeah, we've seen that as well. Okay, before we go in that room, is that a lift? Yeah, before we go in there, there's a room opposite, isn't there? I've got to make sure that we've done everything we're supposed to do in here. There's a well full of body parts, isn't there, in there? So, okay, well, we'll go through that door.
Dynamo machine. Provides electrical stimulation for the person in the chair. Full grain leather straps. Impossible to escape. A very professional brain dissection.
Right. Okay, it's a block B, bearing a striking resemblance to ones found in London. There's a bloody well with something that's in the asylum. Many tools of dismemberment are lying around the well, covered in dry blood. One of the rooms in the sub-basement is dedicated to surgical procedures. The chairs being straps on. The patients have been medically procedures, and the base dynamo generators shock the patient stimulates it. A bird has been meticulously dissected and the brain is exposed. The sub-basement has a function phonogram and is able to play the wax cylinder. One of the cylinders bears regarding a chant of an unknown language. Okay. Right, nothing else in this room, so we must move on.
Get out of my head!
Your mind festers, devoid of soul. Find reverence for the one that trembled.
Lord,
Left your surrender your soul and become a servant of madness.
please! No more! Stop it! Watson! John! Somebody!
Wretched mortal, do not fear what is to come. Let him rupture our world anew. Awaken and let the
Awaken and...
Well, that's taken a turn, didn't it?
The light of the abyss is the light from the abyss. Get out of my head.
Right, we can't go any further that way.
A hydraulic elevator? How ingenious. Watson?
Holmes,
What are you still doing here?
still? I was trying to find more information. Did you think I was just going to sit in my room twiddling my thumbs?
I only asked you to find the key. I had everything else under control.
Says the man who looks like he saw a ghost.
I'm fine, Watson.
You're hardly fine. You reek of congealed blood and chemicals. What did you see down there?
Never mind me. Where's Gygax?
I'm afraid she's over there. I found her like that when I entered, on my word.
What? She was our biggest lead.
Yet another wrinkle in our investigation. What do we do now, Holmes?
Hush. Let me think.
Well, we still have that key.
Heidi, how did it end up here? The pencil is buried deep all the way to the brain. Instant death.
Oh dear.
No traces of blood on her clothes. Must have got on her white overcoat. The patients here wear the same robes.
We'd better inform the local police about this.
You're right, Watson. But first, we need to determine where our case goes next.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious where we're going next. It leads us to New Orleans. Okay. We've got two of them, right? Oh, maybe it's this telegram. New Orleans in the USA. Several pieces of evidence now point to New Orleans. The kidnapper has been enlisted services at a banking house to sell gems. I just want to know where that key leads us to. Is there anything here? No. Okay.
We've got what we needed, Watson. This conspiracy reaches further than we thought. I don't suppose you've ever been to New Orleans?
You are joking.
I seldom do. Let's go. There's no time to waste.
So, there we go. We are now off to New Orleans. We have finished the Switzerland mission.
Cannot be explained with logic and reason. Nothing in this world.
Holmes?
Hmm?
You seem troubled.
I'm not troubled, Watson. I'm preoccupied.
That place was awful. Inhumane. It would be natural to experience some feelings of shock or fear.
Men reduced to gibbering imbeciles, numb beyond recognition, powerless to help themselves. When a doctor does go wrong, they are the first of criminals. They have the nerve and they have the knowledge.
That woman did not deserve the title. Such casual cruelty for such selfish aims.
I knew another man like that once. He treated my mother, perhaps even killed her, depending on who you ask.
My sincere condolences.
In the end, she was just a shadow of herself. The outline of the person I recognized, but lacking all else. She was pushed until she cracked. Should you see me cracking, John, I must ask you to intervene.
Nothing compels us to pursue this matter further, Sherlock. We can return to London, report what we have discovered. Let more capable hands take over.
Alas, there are no such hands. Were we to abandon our quest now, I fear no other would succeed in our stead.
We know nothing of what awaits, what dangers lurk in the darkness.
Nonsense. We draw nearer to New Orleans with every passing minute, and thus closer to the answers we seek. Those answers, for all their perversity and improbability, will, nevertheless, be the work of men. And that is a work I have studied well.
So be it.
I know you to be a diligent author, but if I may make one request. Kindly omit my mother and her suffering from your tale.
Of course.
Thank you, John.
How are they going by train? Surely it'd be by boat. So here we are in Louisiana, New Orleans. Chapter 4. The Outsiders. We're doing alright, ain't we, guys? This game's really cool, though. I get confused and lost a lot, but...
Switzerland, I can certainly use some of this New World eat.
Do not get carried away, Watson. What we could certainly use are answers to my questions.
I know, but you look exhausted. Why didn't we find the hotel first?
We shall rest when our investigation is over, and not a moment sooner. I shall ask you to handle our bags while I search for the bank.
As you wish. Oi! Stop it, you! Our luggage! Good Lord, what have you done? That's my stuff.
I'm sorry, mister.
Right, let's see if we can change our costumes, shall we? Can't change it.
Ah, not an auspicious start, is it? Never mind, I'll handle it. You go on ahead.
It's fine, it's fine. I'll just put everything back. Where are the socks?
Right, so what have we got? So we're looking for the bank. So let's pin that.
May I ask you something?
Ah, I know this. Yeah, let me help you.
The bank can be found the street up from the port to the left side of the harbour master's building, opposite Chinatown. Thank you, kind sir.
May I ask for your assistance?
Can't say I've ever heard about that.
Excuse me, just one question.
It isn't possible for me to help you. I'm sorry.
Help me, please.
No, I not heard about that. Sorry.
Well, you never heard of a bank.
Is this familiar to you?
I don't want to disappoint you, but I'm clueless.
Yeah, I know that, love. Right.
Help me, please.
Doesn't remind me of anything. Someone else might help you better, sir.
So, the piece of evidence of the banking. So, the bank can be found on the street up from the port on the left side of the harbour master's building, opposite Chinatown. So, where's the harbour master's building? So, that's that. So, it's going to be left. Union Station.
Excuse me, just one question.
I don't wish to be rude, but I don't have a clue about this.
May I ask for your assistance?
I'm sorry, but I don't know. You might ask the others.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
No, never heard nothing.
So there's Chinatown. So this must be the bank. Here we go.
Mr. Frank Barnaby, right? Auction's about to start.
Now let's have a look at him, shall we? Squints. Hidden tabloid newspaper. Abe Lincoln alive. Something in his pocket. A sandwich. The guard of the bank is a real character, storing the sandwich in his pocket while reading Abraham Lincoln's Alive. Makes the guard paranoid fool with bad taste. Besides, he's... Okay, we're going to go with that.
In the flesh. Now, if you'll excuse me,
Well, hold up. Written invitation first.
can I present another piece of identification?
Nope. That's why we send the invitation.
Okay. The bank is closed to visitors. The guard can only let in Frank Barnaby. Is the owner of the bank. Is the owner of an invitation to the bank.
Move along, mister. Ain't nothing here for you.
Holmes, over here. Any luck?
None. They're holding an auction, invitation only. The good news is, I know who might have one. We need to find Mr. Barnaby.
Who?
Frank Barnaby, most likely a local.
And do you think Mr. Barnaby will be happy to share his invitation?
Let us first find him, then we can see if he is the generous type. Could you help me?
I don't want to disappoint you, but I'm clueless.
Oh dear. There's a lot of clueless people in this town. Can we go in here?
Black opals being auctioned at the banking house of E.W. Gray.
Okay. Right, so we need to find Mr. Barnaby.
How marvelous, Holmes. A city within a city.
Indeed, those lanterns are delightful. It is as though we have been transported to the Orient itself.
Ask these guys here.
May I ask for your assistance?
I'm old, tired, but yes, I'll help you.
The locals say that he owns a shop in Chinatown called Barnaby's Hidden Gems.
May I ask you something?
Doesn't remind me of anything. Someone else might help you better, sir.
Could you help me?
Don't remind me of anything. Someone else might help you better, sir.
In it, yeah.
Help me, please.
No, I've not heard about that, sorry.
Okay, mate, thank you. Wanted, Stan Lord Smith for piracy. As much gold as the wanted weighs.
Ned Watson, what have we here? A local crime star.
A star? You have a strange way with words. Frankly, we have more pressing matters.
I'm not going after these troublemakers, but the posters will add nicely to my collection of criminal profiles. I read a study that suggests facial features can determine a person's tendency towards cruelty or deviant behavior.
Well, you can't stop progress.
Hotel. Okay. Wanted poster. Alright, so we're looking for a shop called Hidden Gems.
Are you able to help me?
I'm sorry. You should search for answers somewhere else.
Alright, love. Saloon. Giddy Gator Bar.
This place has a sparkling charm, does it not?
It does. My soul will always yearn for London's gloom, but It reminds me of Cordona
Right,
in a
I
nice
think
way.
we need to go back this way because we're out of Chinatown. Gun store.
Could you help me?
Don't be angry with me, sir, but I don't know.
What we got here? This is the Gator Bar. Yeah, we don't want to go there. We're looking for...
Is this familiar to you?
Don't be angry with me, sir, but I don't know.
Locked. No one's here.
Okay. Who is the jewel seller? Frank Barnaby. So we need some more documents, don't we? So no, that was right, Josh. You need to go back to Frank Barnaby.
Rather unassuming for a jewellery stall.
Damn, he at it again. Barnaby still owes you. If he can't pay in Greenback...
The banking house of Grey is hosted to close an auction. The bank doesn't disclose the origins of the rare stones. However, the bank clerk, Mrs. Zoe Clemens, has confirmed the authenticity of the stones.
He'll pay in blood.
May I ask you something?
I'm bone tired, but yeah, I'll help you.
Two gentlemen say that Barnaby owes them money. He is a known alcoholic and is currently getting drunk at a local bar. Okay, well we know where that is. Right, we'll go back to the bar. Right, can we change clothes yet? No. What's the point of all these costumes if you can't change them, though? Where's the pussycat gone? Pussycat! Right, where's the bar? Is this it here?
Do you know anything about this?
No, first I've heard of it.
Okay. So it says this way. Read the sign. Right. Oh, baby.
Can you satisfy my curiosity?
What makes you think I can be of any help?
What, mate? I only asked you. Keep your hair on, Sonny.
Barnaby, unconscious but with his eyes open.
Okay, got the invitation.
Look, Watson, the two of you are just alike. Oh, great. So I look like a haggard alcoholic. Eureka! What have you got? An idea. First, we'll need Mr. Barnaby's clothes.
Okay. Yeah, I know we can't change, but maybe Watson can. Mr. Barney's paralytic, sleeping on the table. He closely resembles Watson.
America, Holmes. I never thought I should be so lucky as to visit.
So how can we get his clothes?
Holmes. Watson, time is of the essence. You will go to the bank, not as yourself, but as Frank Barnaby.
Holmes, we look nothing alike.
The hat and coat will do the heavy lifting. Just stay cool, play the part, and no one will notice the difference. Trust me.
Holmes, must we really indulge in this farce?
It worked in Switzerland, didn't it?
Okay, so we are now...
Sure, if you redefine the word worked.
Okay, so we've got to go back now to the bank. Which is the other side of Chinatown, isn't it?
Where's my cash, Frank? In the bartender's tip jar?
Oh, let's see, I'm not Frank.
Where's the money, Barnaby?
I'll wait here so as not to arouse suspicion.
Mr. Barnaby.
Right you are. Shop owner.
Right. Your invitation, sir?
Here you go.
You okay, sir? Seem to have the jumps.
I'm in a rush.
Come on in.
Right, so we are now in the bank. Let's save. And that's where we're going to leave it today. And we'll join this. I'll do some. I'm off next week, so hopefully I'll get some time, and we'll carry on with our story. Cheers, guys.